A brand reached out to me with an offer, a couple $100. I walked away with a couple of $1,000 and nothing about the deliverables changed. Today, I'm breaking down exactly how I negotiated 5 times more than the original offer and how you can too. Welcome, you guys. My name is Angel. I am doing the series of how to negotiate like a lawyer. 1, I am a lawyer who turned creator years ago. And 2, I have done videos about this in the past and you guys love them. My first one was so in depth. It was like a mini course just for free here on YouTube. You guys can go back and watch that. Even though it's older, a lot of the terms still apply today. I highly encourage you, if you want some free advice, go watch that video. I'll be sure to link it. And I'm going to share with you a recent story in 2025 that happened. Particular was with YouTube. I have multiple YouTube channels, you guys, and I'm on all the platforms too. So different platforms come with different offers. And in my opinion, I'm not like huge, but my lifestyle channel has about 90,000 currently. It might have been a little bit less when this brand deal came about. It might have been in the 80s, I'm thinking. So again, not a million subscribers, but you know, it's enough to make a living off of. If y'all want to actually ask me questions about other platforms and how I've operated over these years, I'm thinking about doing a Q&A live really soon. So be sure to check that out. Look out for questions. And even if you miss it, I'll try to upload it as a replay as well so you can watch that too. But I'm going to talk about this story in particular where I was approached earlier this year in 2025 with a couple $100 for a YouTube video. And it turned into a couple $1,000. How it happened was they sent an email. They were asking for a YouTube long form and some usage rights, and they had their rate, a couple $100. And so my initial response was I turned it down. And the reason I turned it down, you guys, I've been doing this for a long time, many years. And because I don't have a manager, a lot of times when a brand starts too low, it ends up being a waste of my time. Honestly, the back and forth is time consuming. You know, I have to film. I have other deals I'm working on. I have to live stream. I have to do a lot because I do a lot. So I don't have the time to waste. So I literally initially turned it down. Thanks so much for reaching out. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to pass on this offer. And then they came back and they were like, is the reason due to the rate? And I was completely honest and transparent. Yes. You know, and I literally said a lot of times when brands start so low, it ends up, you know, we're so far apart, it ends up being a waste of both of our time. Do you know, they were like, oh, well, we can definitely come up and rate. You know, what would you like for your rate? We can go back to the brand and, you know, see if they'd be willing to pay it. And so I told them my rate for, you know, YouTube video. So keep in mind, this was for YouTube long form video. And you guys, you can always charge more like for YouTube long forms because of the high searchability. So I came back with my rate and then I also added on for usage, which if you guys don't know, I'll break that down a little bit later. I came back with an initial rate. So they were like, okay, we'll take it back to the brand and we'll circle back round. So they circle back round with less than what I asked for, but 3 times their original offer. My counter was, I would be willing to do a YouTube short for that, but without usage rights. So if you guys, you got to play your game. The reason why I said that is because YouTube shorts don't take a long time to do. YouTube shorts also are not, like, the links are not clickable, okay? Then I took away the usage rights. So that's me trying to negotiate, come to a compromise. But I knew it was very important for them to have a clickable link. That's why they want a long form video. Know your leverage, okay? They literally came back and upped their rate some more to 5 times their original offer. And nothing about the terms changed from the original offer. So that is the moral of the story. How I was able to get 5 times what they initially offered and nothing about the terms changed. Because I knew my leverage and I knew my worth. So let's go into how to negotiate and give you all of my tips and hacks on how I look at a contract and an offer as well as a creator. Tip number 1, don't accept the first deal, okay? There have been times I have accepted the first deal, but that's also because I knew my worth. I've been doing this for a long time and the brand did not have the time or the luxury to do negotiation. So when a brand approaches you with a lucrative offer, that's about the only time I go ahead and accept the first offer, because I know they're on a time crunch and they just don't have the time. So they literally came with an amazing offer, right? Something you just can't turn down. Don't have the time for all that. Now, that's rare. In all my years of doing that, I may have had probably less than 5 on my hand that it was no negotiation. It was just like, let's just get to it. It's on a contract so we can get started filming, right? But for the most part, especially for smaller creators, you guys, because those deals didn't really come about till I got a little bit bigger. And this is for all platforms. Again, now on Instagram, Facebook, I'm almost at 1 million. Instagram, TikTok, I'm at 6 figures. I mean, I'm on all the platforms, y'all. So again, every platform is different. If y'all want me to do like different platforms, maybe, but in particular, just know in general, don't accept the first offer if you're a smaller creator. A lot of times they have budgets, they have wiggle room, but they're trying to get as many creators for as low as possible. And that is not fair, because that's not paying you your worth and your work and time and energy and effort into producing the content. Most of the times brands expect negotiation, but they also want to get away for cheap, right? If they can get 100 creators and pay them each $100, that's their 10 grand, but they got 100 pieces of content that they can use. If they are asking for usage rights, they can repost. Just so many different things they could do with, versus if they're paying 10 creators $1,000 each. So of course they're going to try to go the cheapest route. All right, they are. The first offer is testing to see if you'll accept it, to see if they can get their budget as low as possible and as many creators as possible. Okay, know your worth, know where you're at. And I know that's hard, but sometimes, you know, they know you're desperate and you really need the money, and you'll just accept the first offer that comes along. Number 2, also know long form is valuable. So even though you might be a smaller creator on YouTube, long form is so much more valuable than a lot of the short videos. It's long lived. It is searchable for years to come. The clicks are hyperlinked so they can go directly to products. It's just so much more beneficial with long form videos versus shorts. So even if you're a smaller creator with like 20, 30,000, you can charge a decent amount for a long form video. Please know this. Please know how valuable this is, because this goes back. I think when I left law, I maybe have had 4,000 subscribers on YouTube. I think I was really small on YouTube. I was literally just getting started on YouTube. Now my other platforms that had thousands more, because it was quicker to grow on Instagram and other platforms. But I was really small on YouTube. Like YouTube was my most lucrative. So don't get it twisted. You can make money on YouTube, and long form still exists, and you can still get brand deals from long form. Honestly, the video was a really, really short long form video, like really short, but it doesn't matter. Long form comes with high discoverability, longevity, clickable, higher click-through rates versus shorts. It's just so much better and so much more lucrative. So just know you can charge more. Okay. Tip number 3, usage rights matter. So usage comes in so many forms or fashion, but a simple term is when a brand uses your content, whether to run ads on or on their socials. It's different types of usage, but at the end of the day, it's when a brand uses your content to continue to make money from your content, right? Whatever the product they're selling, they're using your face and your content to make sales. At the end of the day, that's the big picture. Industry standards for usage kind of varies. It's really up to you. I look at everything, but honestly, usually I charge an extra 25 to 50% of the original price for usage per 30 days. So per month. On average is about 30%, but I have went from anywhere from 25% to 50%, just depending on who it is, what it is, and like what I'm doing too in the video. Just a little bit of everything. But that's per month. Remember, usage charge per month. All right. So if somebody come asking you for perpetuity, don't accept that. Y'all, in perpetuity means forever. Forever. Okay. Know your terms. You know, look at it. Is it 90 days? Is it 6 months they're asking for? Charge for that.
Mom,
yeah.
I'm clean now.
You clean now?
Yeah.
Say hey to the peoples.
Hey, Mr. People.
Say hello.
Hello.
Say I gotta go to gymnastics.
Are you naughty today?
So cute. Love you.
I love you.
Okay. Usage adds up fast. Don't give it away. Another tip is, remember, exclusivity is expensive. Now, this deal did not ask for any exclusivity. But know that, look for that in your contract. If they are asking you to be exclusive to them, so everybody wants to be in my video today. So exclusivity, if you don't know, is pretty much limiting to who you can work with. It might be another category, another industry. Like if you do a deal with a coffee company, they may limit you from doing a deal with another coffee brand. Just kind of depends, right? This deal in particular did not include any exclusivity, but just remember, if your deal does, charge a premium for that. Because like another deal can approach you too for another couple thousand and you can't take it because you're in this exclusivity clause with this deal here. So that's messing with your money, right? So charge for that. Even if it's a couple thousand, what you would miss out on, but charge for exclusivity. But again, this one didn't have any. So we were okay there. Another tip, you guys, be willing to walk away. I turned it down. Flat out, I turned it down. Walking away shows your confidence and sets the tone. You value your time, right? Oftentimes, this is when brands come back with better offers. Now, caveat, of course, be willing to walk away. If they don't come back, you got to be okay with that too. So I took that gamble. And also, I've been doing this for so long. Honestly, I literally walked away because I knew a lot of times when they start so low, and I know where I'm going to be at, like what I charge, it's just a waste of my time. And I just don't have the luxury of time to wait. So that's why for me, it was just a shutdown. But if you don't have that luxury, feel free to negotiate right off the bat versus turn it down like I did. But I knew my time, I knew my value, and I just didn't have the time, you know. So, but that also made them come up quick. At the end of the day, nothing about the deliverables changed. Zero from their very first offer that they came and approached me with. But what did change was their rate went up 5 times what they initially offered. Why? Because I asked and I set boundaries. So here's some actionable advice for you guys. 1, always, always, always counter. Even if you think the offer is okay, counter. Again, caveat, there's only been a couple I did not counter, but that's because they were way over and above. And it was just like, we don't have the time. Can you just accept this so we can get to filming and send products? So those do happen. They're rare. They are not all the time. So for the most part, especially when you're smaller, I mean, I'm a little bigger than I was, but I've been doing this for a long time. So it really don't matter if you have 1 million followers or not. Always counter and know your worth and your time, and anchor your rates around the value you're giving. So like for instance, YouTube long form, the value of a YouTube long form is so much more and higher than shorts and reels and posts. So know that you can always charge more for that. And don't be afraid to decline politely. Please understand your industry terms. And I explained a lot in my old video, which I will link. It's still useful. It's still helpful. It's about a 30-minute long video, but it's like a mini course for free that I gave you guys. So definitely do that if you want to know more information about contract terms. And another tip, silence is a tool, y'all. Don't rush to accept the offers. Seriously. Listen, your content has value. Even if it doesn't perform well, it has values. That's why they're asking for usage, so they can put ads behind it and push it to the right people. If your content is good though, and your quality is there, and you relate to your people and your people trust you, don't worry about how well it performs really. And don't worry about feel like you're charging too much. If a brand really wants to work with you, they will find a budget. So if you found this video helpful, definitely make sure you guys tap that thumbs up. It means a lot. If you watch the entire video, y'all tell me. Please let me know so I can tell you thank you. Of course, because watch time do matter on YouTube. Also, I mean, I love to know some of your biggest brand deals you've gotten. Again, I will be doing a Q&A like this week. So drop your questions below or in one of my posts. If you happen to miss the live stream, like if you're watching this a month or 2 months later, I will definitely have the live stream on replay. So you still can go watch it, because I will answer just some frequently asked questions, you know, because I made this channel to help creators and help myself as well, to share my journey as a creator, and also to, you know, help others if I can, and we can help each other at the same time. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to watch this video right here where I go into detail about a lot of the terms.